What's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video today here on CodeNamePizza. Today we're going to be looking at the worst Easter egg steps ever inside of Call of Duty Zombies. In today's video we are going to be mainly focusing on Treyarch zombies, but I had to include one step from an IW Easter egg because I hate it. If you guys want to take any guess what that is, make sure you put it inside the comment section right now and let's see if you guys are right by the end of the video. This video literally took me so long to make because I had to play through all of these Easter eggs to get the footage, so if you guys wouldn't mind supporting the video and the channel itself, make sure you absolutely smash that like button right now. We're going to be aiming for 2,115 likes on today's video, and if you guys are brand new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button and become the latest member of the Pizza Club. But with that all said, sit back, relax and enjoy the top 10 worst Easter egg steps ever inside of Call of Duty Zombies. Number 10. So coming in at number 10 is an Easter egg step that takes place on one of the most loved maps and Easter eggs of all time. And this is going to be taking place on the map Origins. Now, I personally love Origins, and I think it's actually got one of the best Easter eggs ever in Zombies. The storyline in the Easter egg is great, the wonder weapons are great as well, but there's one particular Easter egg step on the whole Easter egg that is just extremely difficult, especially if you are playing in a solo game. And that is going to be the break the seal step. Now, the break the seal step on Black Ops 3 zombies isn't too difficult because Treyarch did in fact add extra time to that step for the Zombie Chronicles version of that map. But if we take a look at the Black Ops 2 version, you barely have any time at all to get that G-Strike grenade over the seal itself. Basically, on this Easter egg step, you've got to wait around for ages until the middle robot has one of its feet lit up. And trust me, I've been on this step so many times and it has taken forever. I'm talking 40, 50 minutes until one of these feet even got the light on it. And then if you're playing on Black Ops 2 zombies, you have to make sure you are absolutely rapid when you click that button inside the robot to get back out again and make the perfect throw with the G-Strike grenade to go onto the break the seal step. Of course, this step is easier on co-op, but like I said before, solo players struggle with this step on Black Ops 2 and it is not fun at all. So I've decided to put the break the seal step on this list today at number 10. But let's go and check out what is on our list today at number 9. Number 9. So coming in at number 9 is an Easter egg step that takes place on Alpha Omega. Now, honestly, I don't mind Alpha Omega. People didn't really like the remakes on Black Ops 4 zombies with new Easter eggs in, but personally, I quite liked it. I think it did pretty good in replicating Nuketown and adding extra areas and making a pretty cool Easter egg and boss fight. But there's one thing about this Easter egg that I absolutely hate, and that is simply just typing in the numbers. The last thing I want to do while I'm trying to do an Easter egg and I've got loads of zombies following me is type in numbers into a keypad. Now, I can give Treyarch the benefit of the doubt for doing this one or maybe even 2 times during this Easter egg, but the fact that you've got to type numbers into this keypad for pretty much every Easter egg step on this Easter egg is just annoying. It makes it super easy for you to get surrounded by zombies and go down, and that's just not fun for anyone, right? So it's not an Easter egg step in particular, but I decided to put the Alpha Omega keypad in on our list today at number 9. But let's go and check out what is on our list today at number 8. Number 8. So coming in at number 8 is an Easter egg that takes place on one of my favorite zombies maps of all time, Moon. Now, of course, Moon was originally on Black Ops 1 zombies, and then it got ported over to Black Ops 3 with the Zombie Chronicles remake. Now, I think Moon has one of the best Easter eggs and Easter egg endings in any zombies map ever, and that's why I love to speedrun this map. Currently, I've still got 2 world records on this map, and soon I'll be going for another one as well. But even when I'm speedrunning or when I'm playing this map casually, there's one Easter egg step that I think, you know what, that's a little bit too hard and maybe a little bit annoying as well, and that is going to be the final sequence of Simon Says. So after you release Samantha and switch souls with her, you then have to go and do another game of Simon Says out near the spawn room. Now, the difference between the one that you did at the start of the match and this one is that the code sequences are a lot longer. And one thing that I hate to do while I'm playing zombies is to bring out some kind of book or phone and have to type in or write down what these symbols are saying. I feel like a zombies game should be flawless, so you could just play start to finish without having to pause the game constantly or write write down things that you need to do. And I think the final sequence of numbers on this Simon Says step has 12 numbers, which is just absolutely ridiculous. No one's ever gonna remember 12 flashing lights of color without writing them down. So I feel like this breaks up that smooth feeling Easter egg gameplay that Moon normally has and just gives it a bit of a lull right at the end of the Easter egg. It hurt me a little bit to put one of my favorite maps on this list today at number 8, but it had to be done. But let's go and check out what we've got on our list today at number 7.
Number 7.
So coming in at number 7 is our second Easter egg step from Black Ops 4 Zombies, and this is going to take place on Voyage of Despair. Now, Voyage of Despair is probably the most controversial zombies map on Black Ops 4 Zombies. It's pretty difficult to find someone that actually loves this map and loves this Easter egg. For me, I can play it or I cannot play it. Either way, I don't really care. It's kind of good, it's also kind of not. It's kind of fun, it's also not kind of fun. But apart from the obvious clock step that's just really monotonous, the Easter egg step that I'm going to be putting on today's list from Voyage of Despair is going to be the planet step. Now, the reason why this planet step is on this list today is for a number of reasons, but it kind of follows the same formula as why the moon step was on here. You have to bring out a pen and paper, you have to write it down, you have to look where all the spawn locations are for those, and it breaks up that gameplay. There's nothing wrong with watching a few Easter egg tutorials once or twice to learn the Easter egg itself, but you don't want to be doing that every single time you play that map. And this step definitely isn't one of those where you just look at the piece of paper and then you can quickly see where you need to go and what you need to do once. You need to do it for pretty much every single planet that you have to shoot. As well as this, you have to write down the order of the planet sequence that you see on the solar system as well. It's just a very complex step that you have to do a lot of reading and writing for, and honestly, I'm not a massive fan of this Easter egg step, even though I'm a huge fan of space itself and learning about the planets in our solar system. So the planet step on Voyage of Despair is on our list today at number 7. Let me know inside the comment section right now if you guys hate these steps as well. I want to know the one that you least like. But now let's make our way over to number 6.
Number 6.
So coming in at number 6 today is going to be an Easter egg step on probably one of the most hated zombie maps in zombies history. And this is going to take place on the map Transit. Now for me, Transit isn't my least favorite map. My least favorite map is in fact Die Rise. But Transit is definitely down there. And the Easter egg step that I've decided to put on today's list is going to be the final Easter egg step on the Toten side of the Easter egg, where you have to use EMPs on the lights around the map. Now, it's definitely not a difficult step. It's very simple. You have a team of 4 players, you all say throw at the same time, and all the lights turn off, and you complete the Easter egg. But it's the mystery box look aspect of this step that I don't like. Maps like Shangri-La, where you have to get the baby maker, yes, you do need to hit the box for a long time, but once you've got that baby maker, you've got it. You can complete the Easter egg. But on the map Transit, you hit the mystery box, you get EMPs, and whoa, you've got EMPs. Well done. Now 3 of your friends also have to hit the box until you get EMPs as well. It's just a very time-consuming and not fun Easter egg step. I feel like EMPs should have been a buildable on the map, and then it would have made it a lot more fun and less time-consuming because all the players could instantly pick up that buildable. Also, you guys may or may not know that this step can be done on 2-player, but it is insanely hard. So I've decided to throw that in there as a bonus as well on why I dislike this Easter egg step. So the Transit EMP Easter egg step at the end of the Toten side of the Easter egg is on our list today at number 6. But let's go and check out what is at number 5.
Number 5.
So coming in at number 5 is our most recent Treyarch Zombies map, Tag the Toten. Now honestly, I really enjoyed Tag the Toten, and even though we didn't get a huge boss fight at the end of the Easter egg, we did in fact get something very, very unique, and it was kind of cool as well. But the Easter egg step that I've decided to place on today's list today isn't just one Easter egg step, it's actually 3 Easter egg steps, and that is going to be the Orb Easter egg step. The reason why the Orb Easter egg step is on our list today is the exact reason that I just said. They use the exact same step 3 times inside of the main quest, and to me, that is kind of lazy. It would have been a little bit nicer if we had different challenges inside of these instead of just having the same step repeated, and that's pretty much all I can say about the Tag the Toten Orb Easter egg step. Doing it once would actually be kind of fun. Doing it 3 times? No, it's really not that fun at all. So that's why it's on our list today at number 5.
Number 4.
So coming in at number 4 is an Easter egg step that is on our list today from Black Ops 3 Zombies, and it's definitely in the top 5 maps ever for most people inside of the zombies community, and this is going to be Gorod Krovi. Now personally, I'm a big fan of Gorod Krovi. I think they did most things right during this Easter egg, and definitely during the boss fight. It was a challenge and it was fun, but one of the Easter egg steps on that main quest that has now made it into this list today is on this list solely for the difficulty aspect, especially for solo players, but even for for a team as well, and this is going to be the escort the Valkyrie drone step. The amount of times that I get tweets or messages from you guys asking me how you can get this done easier is unbelievable. And the fact that every time you always ask me that I have to reply saying use Undead Man Walking, which is a mega gumball, is kind of annoying to me. Undead Man Walking makes this step super easy. But without Undead Man Walking, it is extremely difficult, especially for those solo players. Having to escort the broken Valkyrie drone from the start of the map all the way to the control area is definitely a challenge. And if you're not lucky enough to get monkey bombs out of the box either, it is near impossible. I respect anyone that has ever done this without monkey bombs and Undead Man Walking on solo. I've only ever managed to do it once, so absolutely massive respect to you guys. Make sure you let me know inside of the comment section, and I'll make sure that I like all of your comments telling me that you managed to do that.
Number 3.
So coming in on our list today at number 3 is another Easter egg step from Black Ops 4 Zombies. And this is going to be taking place on Ancient Evil. Now I feel like out of most maps on Black Ops 4 Zombies, Ancient Evil got the best response from the community. The Easter egg itself was really fun. The wonder weapons were great as well. But there's one Easter egg step on that main quest that managed to make itself on today's list for a couple of reasons. One of them, also copying the Gorod Krovi Easter egg that we just looked at, is that it's extremely difficult. And also, I feel like it might be a little bit broken. And that is going to be the Ancient Evil Ra step. So on this step, you have to give one of the gauntlets to the Ra statue. Then it will start firing that gauntlet at the wall, and you need to kill all the zombies and skeletons until that wall breaks. And it usually takes around 1 minute. The problem with this step is that you are being completely chased by zombies, and the skeletons inside the map are trying to block that gauntlet beam. And it is unbelievably difficult. Now, I know what you guys are going to say. Hey, Pizza, there's a way you can do it super easy. Just run over to the other side of the map and then come back again. And to that, I say, yes, I do that every time I play the map, and it's amazing. But I'm pretty certain that's not what Treyarch expected you to do. Treyarch expected you to actually stand in that area and defend that Ra statue's gauntlet. And to that, I say, that is ridiculous. It is unreal how difficult that step is. Even with Homunculus, which the skeletons don't go after, that step is crazy difficult. So I've decided to put the Ancient Evil Ra step on our list today at number 3. But let's go and check out what is on our list today at number 2.
Number 2.
Okay, so coming in at number 2 is that Easter egg step that I was talking about from IW Zombies at the start of the video. And this is where you guys are going to either find out if you were right or you were wrong inside of the comment section. The Easter egg step that I was referring to is the Neil Head Easter egg step on the map Beast from Beyond. Now, the Neil Head has always frustrated me. You have to pick the Neil Head up and then take him all the way to the Pack-a-Punch area. When this is going on, the doors will just randomly open and close, and you're being surrounded by zombies. So it's already kind of difficult. But then, to make it even harder, some of the doors just decide to not open, and it becomes even more difficult. And on top of that, I have everyone inside of the comment section saying, hey, you just need to follow the way that Neil's looking. And is that right? No, it's not. Neil just looks in any random direction. He has no idea where he wants to go, and that is not what you should do. Luckily, I played this map enough now to actually be able to do this almost every single time, but it's still an incredibly difficult step if you don't know what you're doing, and extremely frustrating as well. I feel like the Neil step could have been a really cool step, but they just didn't implement it right inside of the game, and it just ended up being a little bit confusing and difficult to understand. Apart from that, Beast from Beyond was pretty cool. I actually kind of like the map, and I like the rest of IW Zombies as well, but the Neil step has always frustrated me. And now we're gonna move on to number 1, and this is sad to say because number 1 on our list today is going to be on one of the most loved maps ever, Buried. Yes, that is right, Buried from Black Ops 2 Zombies. And the reason why Buried is on our list today at number 2 is for the sole reason that it is difficult. I feel like with an Easter egg, it should be difficult, but it should also have the opportunity to be done by casual players if they are inside of a game with people that are actually good. So the good players can walk them through it, tell them what to do, and the casual players can get it done. But with the final step on Buried's Easter egg being the sharpshooter step, even the worst of players or even casual players have to step up to the mark and try and perform their best to shoot every single target and not miss a shot. The sharpshooter step has always been one of them steps in Call of Duty Zombies history where it is just tough to do. Anyone that has done this out there right now, let me know inside of the comment section because I have absolutely mad respect for you. I've done this step a lot, and even for someone who plays zombies as much as myself, I still struggle trying to get a team together to actually get this done first time. The sharpshooter step will always live in Zombies history as one one of the most difficult Easter egg steps ever, but unfortunately I had to place it on one of the worst steps ever for casual players. It's just way too difficult. But there you go. That is my list of the worst Easter egg steps ever inside of Zombies history. Let me know inside of the comment section right now if I missed any that you guys think are the worst Easter egg steps in Zombies history. And also make sure you absolutely smash that like button right now and click that subscribe button to become the latest member of the Pizza Club. But as always guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video or the next live stream. Thank you for watching guys, and peace out.